Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is very impromptu. I wanted it to be as raw as possible and just an honest conversation about taking action. With that being said, I've mixed up my setup a little bit today. I'm not just facing my clothing, I'm just trying to mix it up, be as natural as possible with you guys and just kind of fill you in on the importance of taking action, taking the next steps to actually just actioning goals and achieving what it is that you want to achieve. So with that being said, I wanted to make this video really relaxed and just natural. I know that sometimes we get really het up in the nitty-gritty details that we actually forget what it is that we're doing this thing for. Now, I wanted to set up my channel to inspire people and to bring about this feeling that we can be empowered girl bosses, make ourselves successful, be entrepreneurs and be successful. I have to be honest and say that I had hit a bit of a roadblock and I just felt so unmotivated and unsatisfied with what it was that I was producing. I didn't feel like my content was up to scratch and just not feeling like I was making enough effort to deem myself successful or even a hard worker. So I know that's quite hard for people to understand and see, but I feel like when you are self-critical, then you actually are far more hard on yourself than if you were to critique somebody else. It can be really hard when you're looking super inwardly on yourself and critiquing everything that you do with a fine tooth comb, when in fact people still tune in every day to videos that are hardly edited and show a bit more of a rough and ready outlook on the situation and our lives in general. So I think that's what I wanted to just kind of get to grips with and get comfortable with. I've been doing a lot of shadow work as of late and just kind of working on what it is that was deterring me from pursuing my dreams and actualizing what it is that I want to achieve in my life. So one of the things being creating YouTube videos for you guys. I really wanted to set up a channel that was going to be inspiring and motivating, and in a sense I felt like it needed to be perfect in order to inspire people, but I think that's far from the truth. So if I was to actually portray myself as someone so perfectly organized, it would be discouraging of me to share that and show that everything is sorted and perfect, when in actual fact we just have to make imperfect action and take action regardless of whether we're ready, regardless of whether this thing is ultimately perfect in our eyes. I feel like it will never be perfect, and you can go back and look at things and think, oh, do you know what, I wish I did this differently, but that is hindsight. And also you change your style, you change all the things that make you you regularly. So I was going to do a video today on tips to take action, but really I think the action starts from just starting and not being perfect, and that is really going to stop you from standing in your own way. And I know that for a fact because I myself have been doing it for the past few months, thinking that I wasn't ready, that the things and the projects that I had in mind were not perfect enough, and that needs to change because we need to be more accepting and more open to talking about things that are work in progress. We are constantly a work in progress. So I just wanted to share this and be honest and raw and just open with you. This is what this channel is about. I want to document my journey. My life is not perfect, nor is anybody else's. And also I want to show that there will be successful points in your life and there will be points where things slow down, things get quiet, but we keep on treading water, we keep on making progress. Even if it's just one step at a time, eventually we will succeed and we will climb to the top of the ladder, to the top of the staircase. So I just wanted to be really positive and just shed some light on that. So this is what today's video is all about, and I really hope you guys enjoy. If you guys are new to my channel, I would really appreciate you subscribing and giving this video a like. Let me know in the comments, are you looking to see change in your life but not actually knowing where to start? This video is for you. It's time to take action. I think a big part of taking action for me, and what was actually hindering my change and growth and progress, was holding on to things that were no longer serving me. Now, this can be said for anything in your life, from relationships to friendships to a job that you're dissatisfied in. It could be anything, a spectrum of things. It could be where you're living, who you're socializing with. Everything makes an impact on your change and your growth. If you are sitting around stagnant energy, you need to get out, or you need to realize what it is that needs to change in order to progress and move forward with your life. So weirdly enough, that is something that I've been doing over the last couple of months, just kind of looking at my life, assessing what needs to be there and what doesn't, and actually just moving past that and deciding and making that decision and going, right, well, this has to change, I'm making the change, and having the guts to stand up for yourself and say, this is not what I want. Because that's another thing that I think should be normalized, this notion that we can say no to things that no longer serve us. We can step away, walk away, come out of relationships, come out of friendships, walk away from a job and say, actually, this is not what I want anymore. You can change your mind. And I want you to know that taking action is sometimes actually just walking away from a situation and just moving past it and finding a different route, a different way of going about things. So if you're thinking, well, hang on a minute, that sounds like my life right now. I feel like I haven't got friends that support me, or my boyfriend doesn't support the fact that I want to start up a YouTube channel and be there and see me grow, or he doesn't believe that I can achieve something like that, then that is where you need to step away and move the hell on. So this stagnant energy creates blockages in your life without you even realizing it. From somebody setting a money mindset in your head that you need to work a 9 to 5 in order to make a lot of money, that is a negative mindset, and without you even realizing it, you're sucking that energy in subconsciously, and it's completely shifting how you believe and how you attract opportunities into your life. In your mind, you might think, well, okay, that's it, well, I've got to look for a 9 to 5 job, I have to be in an office, I have to do things this way, otherwise I won't achieve my goal. Okay, I can't go freelance because I've only just graduated. That is the biggest load of rubbish I've ever heard in my life. And that is where you need to realize that when things don't align to what you believe in, you need to step back and think, okay, is this going to hinder me in the long term? Is that person's mindset going to affect how I achieve my goals? Because I find that a lot of the time I suck a lot of things in subconsciously and don't even realize until it's too late, or it's manifested into a really odd situation that I almost think, wow, where did that even come from? When actually it's the people you surround yourself with and the energy that you let into your space. Like, you have to be this aura of energy that is you and not other people. And you will find that people in your life will have certain energies about them. What is toxic to one person might actually be exactly what another person needs. Everybody is different. This is not me calling out people and saying this person's toxic, this person isn't. It's about what works for you and what it is that you want in your life. Some people thrive from a 9 to 5, and that's what makes them successful. But that doesn't mean it has to be what makes you successful. And I think that's what I want you to differentiate. I think that's what I've been struggling to almost actualize in myself, constantly feeling like, okay, well, I'm not successful, I don't make this much money yet, or I don't get this many opportunities in my life, therefore that must make me an unsuccessful person, or I'm not engaged, I'm not in a relationship, I'm not traveling the world. You know, it could be anything. So I really want you guys to understand and pick apart what it is around your life, like right now, immediately. Are they serving you? And this could be environments as well. So this isn't just people. This could be where you're living. This could be just your surroundings. If you're not in tune with what it is that your body is almost needing and requiring, then you need to step away and you need to actually work out, maybe do some journaling. I think that's my biggest advice here, would be to sit and journal. And if you don't know what it is you want, but you know where you are right now is super stagnant, I would say start by writing. You will find that things move far more freely to you. If you guys are really interested in this and you want to know an actual breakdown of journaling and how I use writing in order to understand my own emotions and basically just compartmentalize certain situations, then I will do a whole separate video on that. I really am passionate about writing, and I think writing isn't just for the writer. It's for everybody. You don't have to be an amazing, talented writer in order to use writing as a tool to better yourself. This is for you. This journal, this place that you brain dump is for you. It's not necessarily going to be published. Like, hell, wouldn't that be cool? Like, maybe one day. But if that's not what you want, then don't worry. Like, this is for you and nobody else. So I highly recommend that you journal. Just start getting your ideas out there, what it is that's holding you back, where you see yourself maybe in the next 6 months. Scary to think that in the next 6 months we will be out of 2020. I'm kind of glad, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't want you to feel like, oh, this year's a write-off. I want you to kind of be thinking, okay, well, how can I turn this year around? And I think that's another thing. People have kind of sat there and thought to themselves that, okay, well, we're halfway through 2020, I'll just, you know, sit here and leave it there. When actually you could be, you know, fine-tuning what it is you want to change about your life and bring that out ready for 2021. You want to have a plan, like a mindset, a goal, do you know what I mean? Just because we are most of the way through 2020 and it's been a bit of a mess, doesn't mean to say that the rest of the year can't be super successful. Think how much your life can change in 6 months. Crazy amounts, and I want you to see that change. I also really want to mention the importance of embracing where you are, even if you feel like you're completely stuck. Sometimes these slow periods are put in place in our life in order for us to really assess what's going on. When life moves really quickly, we tend to brush past issues, or we sweep things under the rug and we don't address them. I feel like 2020 has been one of those years where we're actually just fine-tuning our entire being. We are actually fine-tuning so many different areas in our life, from how we consume things, environmental issues, are we making enough impact, are we treating our communities fairly? All these little things add up, and the way that we shift our mindset and take action will actually shift things massively in the next 6 months. Ultimately, I want you to kind of understand and appreciate this point in your life, this stagnancy, this feeling of, ugh, my life isn't actually where I want it to be. I want it to be like that. Take that feeling and use it to inspire you rather than hinder you or make you feel like you're not moving forward and you're blocked. I think that's going to make you feel a lot more positive about the situation. Just use it as a reflective period. If you guys are interested in astrology, we've got a big Mars retrograde coming up in September, so that's going to be really career focused. So if you're sat here watching this video thinking, okay, well, my career's not really working out, I had a job, I've been furloughed, now what? I'm just realizing that I don't want to be stuck in this furlough position, I want to be making money again, then this is your time. Make a plan, work out what it is you want to do, pep up that CV, get it out there, find yourself a new job. If it's not a new job, maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe this is your sign to start your own business. I really feel like entrepreneurial energy is big this year, and I feel like there's a lot of things going on in the world. People are realizing that you don't have to do things by the book. You don't have to sit in an office all day. You can sit, you know, on a Zoom call all afternoon and get more work done than heading into central London and working your butt off for almost nothing. So this is your sign. This is the time to reflect, think about what it is you want. I really hope you guys take this on board in some way. Assess different areas of your life. Maybe you feel like your life is pretty good right now. Just kind of work on the smaller details. This is just the time to work on the finer details, get everything out, iron out the kinks, make your life livable, but not just livable, enjoyable, amazing. It doesn't have to be this really simple, stripped back lifestyle. If that's what you believe, that's all you're going to attract. Believe that you can have more and have better, and I promise you it's going to manifest in your life, and your life is going to change so much with this mindset hack. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a like. Let me know in the comments below what action you're going to be taking. If you want to share, don't worry if you don't want to. And if you made it this far into the video, then please go ahead and leave a star emoji. I want you to know that you are all stars and you can manifest everything that you could possibly desire in your life. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Until next time, stay sweet.